Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. As usual, instant tournaments, weekly free. Yes. And just for those of you who are new, probably not very many of you, this is a best hand tournament. So nobody can have more high card points than you. Somebody can have the same and better distribution. But it's an extra bit of information that you wouldn't have if you were playing bridge face to face. And it's match points, 8 boards. So here we go. And we're starting off with a flat 14 count, but a good 5-card diamond suit. There's a lot to be said here for a 1-no trump opening. The diamond suit is good, and we've only got 3-card majors, so we're not going to miss a 4-4 major suit fit. Partner's got 5 of a major. They're going to do a transfer even if they got a weak hand. So if there were a 4-card major here, I would not be opening 1-no trump because there's too big a danger of missing a 4-card major suit fit. But this is a good 14 points, and the robot's much more confident in dealing with bidding over a 1-no trump opening bid. 2 hearts, they've got 5 spades at least, so we'll bid 2 spades. 2 no trumps, invitation to either game with 5 spades. We've got a minimum, some people would say a sub-minimum hand, 3 spades and a doubleton. We're just going to bid 3 spades here. Not enough to go on. So we go, we're going to set up diamonds in order to throw away some of Dummy's clubs. I'm going to hope that spades break 3-2. We've got 8. So they've got the 5, which could be 4-1, 5-0, 3-2, much more likely to be 3-2 than anything else. It looks like they're cashing their 2 clubs. No, they're going straight to diamonds. Is this a singleton? I think they're a singleton to start with. I'm inclined to think it's a doubleton. That's good. They're playing diamonds. We've got an entry outside trumps to diamonds and the king of hearts. It's quite likely the ace will go up here. It does. And they're cashing their club. And another club. Right, we're hopeful that these diamonds will run because we had 6, 7 of them, and therefore they had 6, and with their 4-2 or 3-3, all our diamonds will be good and we can throw away some clubs. So we're going, do we think that this was a doubleton club here and this hand's got 5 clubs? How did the auction go? East is a passed hand. I turned up with the ace of diamonds and the big club. Well, if we rough high, we're losing a trump trick anyway. So if they over rough this, hopefully it's with a natural trump trick. And they don't, and in fact, the jack of clubs is now good. So we're going to draw some trumps. They've all followed, so that's 4 of their 5. We're going to cross to the ace of hearts and play the ace of spades. Bring the heart away. That's all their spades gone. We've got discards, etc. So bidding up to game would have been a winner. But we get 78% for 3 spades. There are some in 4. Only 1 in 4 and a lot of people making less tricks. So we'll take our 78% on towards 2. 19 high card points, very flat. Points in short suits, no points in the long suits, the long suit. So I'm gonna do the standard robot thing, which is open your 4-card suit, and then we bid 2 no trumps. 2 hearts, 1 spade from partner, 4 hearts from there. Right. So partner's got 5 spades here. They would have doubled with 4 spades. 1 heart, 5, 4 hearts, 3 plus hearts. Very likely they've got 10 hearts between them, 9 at least. We've got 3, so partner may well only have 1. We have 19 points. We're vulnerable, they're not. So even if we double them and get them 3 off, that would only be 500 when we're making 620 for 4, if we can make 4 spades. Partner's only got the jack of spades, and they're promised, 6 plus total points. Even with a singleton heart, that still means they've got something in the minor suits. So I'm bidding 4 spades here. And partner bids 5 clubs. This is a Q bid. Forcing. So there's no guarantee they've got club length. Am I going to bid 5 diamonds? Why is partner? I haven't really, what I promised with this 4 spades? 17 to 22 total points. That's what I've got. I promised 4 spades, 4 plus spades. 21 minus high card points. I'm going to bid 5 diamonds. Which is a Q bid showing the ace of diamonds. 5 hearts. Q bid ace of hearts, more likely a heart void. Am I bidding 5 spades here? No, I'm bidding 6 spades. Partner doesn't have 2 heart losers. They don't have any heart losers. So the 7 of diamonds is led. Partner's got 5 of them. I've got 6 spades. We've got 3. We've got the king of clubs to take care of the jack of clubs. But the real problem is, do we have 2 diamond losers? 7 of diamonds, 2, 3, 4, 6. So there's only the 5 below it. It could be a singleton. In which case this hand has 4 diamonds to the king. But we will have a finesse position against the 10. We've done well to get to 6 spades, quite frankly. So I'm going up with the ace of diamonds. The 10. That's good. We should own up. Now I'm going to try and draw trumps. Right, so they're not 4-0. They are 3-1. So we are going to have to use all 3 of these trumps to draw trumps. But the 10 of diamonds is gone. So I'm now going to knock out the king of diamonds, and then, which was there. That wasn't a singleton, it was a doubleton. But now they've got the 8 of diamonds, jack of diamond, all those diamonds would be good. I've got the king of clubs to take care of that, so I'm making 6 spades. And we can claim there 92.9%. The robot did well for once. I didn't have to have anything like that much, I don't think, for 4 spades. The robot saying I have 4 spades and up to 21 points. I could have a lot, I think I'm bidding 4 spades here with a distributional hand. Okay, we're 5-5 in the pointed suits. 12 high card points. So nobody's got more than 12. So the points are reasonably evenly distributed, but we do have distribution here. So we're going to open this as spade. 2 clubs from partner is game forcing, 14 plus total points, but we know they don't have more than 12 high card points, so they're adding on points for shortage, probably in spades, which is not very useful. We're just going to bid 2 diamonds here and see what happens. 2 hearts from partner, 4th suit forcing. Is it? No, showing 5 clubs and 4 hearts. 14 plus total points. We know they don't have more than 12. But do we want to really bid 3 diamonds? They know we've got 5 spades. I don't think we could effectively bail out. If we bid 3 diamonds, the robot could bail out in 4 diamonds. Would we rather the robot's hand played 3 no trumps? I think we would. We're going to get a club or a heart lead, and we'd like those coming round to north. So I'm going to bid 3 diamonds here, I think, unless it shows some. No, it just shows rebiddable diamonds and no more. Yeah. So the robots bid 3 no trumps, so they don't have 4 diamonds to go with us. So we're not can't bail out in 4 diamonds. And there we go. Well, that's just taken out our entry outside of clubs to robot. Really, this horrible 7 points. I mean, they got good suits, but I don't think they should be game forcing. What am I going to do after playing the 7? If they play the king, queen, or jack, am I going to duck? Remember, they can see this hand. They can't see the north hand. But they are likely to carry on with hearts, aren't they? I don't think they'll switch to clubs. Though it'd be nice if they did. I think I've just got to go and capture their king, queen, or jack with the ace. Gives some chance for the 10 to win a trick later, whereas if I play low, they won't. I'm going to take a club finesse, but I need more than the clubs and 2 diamonds and a heart. Well, I suppose if I get 6 club tricks, just a diamond is enough. But the likelihood is that I'm going to need some spades. Now the king of hearts, that's a nice card to see. Let's get rid of the diamond. 8 of hearts. They don't have king, queen, jack of hearts. They'd have led that. Now the jack of hearts. Right, setting up our 10. So though 9 of hearts. So that's good. We had 6 hearts between us. They had 7, and they split 4-3. So our hearts are all good now. Our spades might come good. Our 6 of diamonds won't come good. Let's throw that away. A 4 of hearts is good, but is there any need to cash it now? Not particularly. I've only got 1 entry to my hand. So I can only take the club finesse once. I've only lost 3 tricks. I've got the top spades and the top diamonds. So I've got 4 tricks in this hand, but if I cash them and the club finesse loses, they can take their winners. So I'm going to give up a trick to the king of clubs because they don't have a winner to cash. This may 10 of clubs, right? So I had 2, dummy had 6. And we can throw spade away. No more clubs. So I've now got all the winners. I'm making 3 no trumps, but probably some people are making an over trick. 71%. There were 3 to the king here. And we could only take 1. So 5 clubs did better and somebody made an over trick. 4 hearts made, but lots of people went down. So we played that fairly safely and conservatively, as we did the 6 spades, because we thought we were ahead of the game and being in the contract. And now a massive hand, 16, 22, 26 high card points. That's quite interesting. If you look at what the robot opens 3 no trumps on, 25 to 27 high card points. Equally, if they open 2 clubs, get a 2 diamond response and bid 3 no trumps, there it shows exactly the same hand. So this it shows only 2 to 4 hearts, so presumably we could have had 5 hearts. Well, I don't want to give somebody a chance to double 2 clubs or 2 diamonds for a lead, which might happen. So I'm just going to open 3 no trumps. Give them no clue as to what to lead. And they lead a heart very nicely. Right. Oh, I've not got many entries to dummy. Will I play the 9? Yeah, storm. The 10. This 2 from 4 to the jack. Does look like they've got 4. What happens if I play duck this? Will they carry on with hearts? Will they switch to clubs? I think the robot will carry on with hearts. So I'm inclined to think that one of them has 4 hearts. It could be that they're 3-3. It could have led from 3 to the jack. But the odds are, if I just duck this one and then duck a diamond, I will have the other 11 tricks. If I win this, then various things can happen. So, which could be a club lead. If I try cashing the hearts, then they'll see that there's no future in hearts. But if it's West that has the 4th round of hearts, I don't mind if they lead clubs. So I think actually, rather than letting East win, I will win this, because if hearts are 3-3, then we will throw a spade away here. We'd like, if West gets in, we would like them to lead a club. And they do have 4 hearts. So I'm going to let West in, because that gives us that heart winner. And we'll throw a club this time. I thought they would lead a spade. I've still got a spade entry and a club entry to my hand. I'm going to give up a trick to the king of diamonds. The queen of spades comes. King. I'm going to cash the 7 of hearts, throwing away a club, just because there are some possibilities the same person has the long spades and the king of clubs. They could be in some difficulty when dummy plays these 2 diamonds. So there's a club from there and a club from there, and the jack of diamonds and the jack of clubs. But that's, so either the king's going to show up or the king is offside. King's offside, so he mustn't play the ace. And give up that trick. 75% for making an over trick. That's quite disappointing. I'd hoped to make more, but could we have made more? I wonder if I hadn't played the 3 rounds of hearts, could we have come to more? Let's just have a quick look at this. See if that was the optimal way to play. See what Gibb thinks here. +2, +1. So They led the 2 of hearts. Seems to make no difference, so I won the heart. Then Gibbs says, I'm making +1 whatever I play. So I wondered if at this point I'd played the diamonds, whether that may have been better, but no. No, it was the right thing to do to play as I did and make our over trick. Best we could do. Right, on to board 5. 3 spades by East, and we've got this 14-point hand, spade shortage. Whenever opponents preempt, the general rule is that the hand that's short in their suit should strive to take action. And the best action is double, because if you're short in the suit, partner might have enough that they can pass double for penalties, particularly here where you've got aces and kings that might well make anyway. So I'm going to double, which is a takeout double. But obviously, you know, partner might pass for penalties. 3 no trumps. They chose not to because we're vulnerable and the opponents are not. But once again, even if we got them 3 off, that wouldn't be as much as we would get for making 3 no trumps. It would only be 3 off doubled, not vulnerable, is 500. And for making 3 no trumps vulnerable, 600. We're not ashamed of our takeout double. I'm sure that's what the robots said it would mean. Let's have a look. The double, 14 plus total points. We've got 14 high card points. Right, so we're passing. And right, remember, the north hand is the one that the opponents can't see. This is the one that they can see. So the 10 of spades is led. We expect this hand, the robot's very, very particular about its bidding. Will have 7 spades and it's led the 10. So they won't have the jack. So this hand will have 2 spades, including the jack, probably not the ace. They probably have ace, 10, 9, the 7. So we're going to play the 2. There's the jack. That's very sensible of them, because if they hadn't played the jack, they would have blocked the suit. I could have won. And then when they led the jack, I could have played low. And if this hand overtook with the ace, they would create a second winner for me. So they've done that. They have another spade, which if I play low, they'll play, and the queen will go to the ace and they'll play another one and I'll win. But then this hand, we're playing this hand to have the ace of spades. So if they have the ace of spades, they're not going to have the ace of clubs. The robot doesn't like preempting with 2 aces. So the ace of clubs will be here. So the crucial thing is, when this hand wins, we don't want them to have it. If I go up with the king of spades now, this hand will get in with the ace of clubs probably. We could make, if we make 1 spade, 5 diamonds and 2 hearts, that's still only 8 tricks. So we need a club trick. And when they get in with the ace of clubs, they would play a spade through my queen X there. So unless this hand has ace jack and the robot's preempted on 7 to the 10, it's got to be right to duck this trick. Play the queen, and they let us win it. We need to keep our entries reasonably flexible. I don't think we're ever going to make the 4th round of hearts. So the ace of clubs is here. We don't think they have any more spades. And the question is, about the jack of clubs could be in this hand. We've got 5 there, 3 here. This hand has 7 spades. Do they? So they've got 6 other cards. We really want to play a club towards the queen to start with. And then a club back to the king, which maybe loses 2 club tricks. But we're not so worried about that. We just want to lose a diamond to this hand. So the odds favour the diamonds being 2-2. But generally, so if we got 9 cards, you may have heard of the saying, 8 ever, 9 never. So if you're missing the queen, the odds, and here we're missing the jack as well, but ignoring that for the moment, basically it says you should finesse for the queen if you have an 8 card fit, but not if you have a 9 card fit. Now that's much truer about the 8 card one. You know, the chances of dropping the queen are much less than the 50% chance of the finesse. But the chance of dropping the queen if you have 9, you know, if you play to one honor and then towards the other, and this hand follows, the chance of the finesse is 52% compared to 48%. But that's can easily be switched by the fact that we know that 7 of this hand has 7 spades and this hand has 2 spades. So there's much more room for diamonds in this hand than there is in this hand. So it's very unlikely that this hand, much more likely this hand has a doubleton diamond, 3 diamonds than this one. There's an argument for playing the 3 of diamonds to the ace and taking a finesse if a card appears, one of the honor cards appears from here, but I'm missing the queen and the jack. So, and there's a chance that this hand has none at all. So I'm going to lead the 3 of diamonds and basically just cover the card that appears from east. So I'm just going to cover that with the 9, and this hand may have queen, jack, X. And now they're going to fall. They're going to play a club, the 9. So I don't believe the ace of clubs is here. So I'm going to let this run. Oh, well, that's put the kibosh on me. I didn't think the robot would preempt with 2 aces. So now we've got loads of winners, but loads of losers. So we're throwing the 10 of hearts away, the spades. Well, we'll throw these diamonds away. Not a good result. What we want to do here, and we may as well throw a club away. Get a club away. And throw a diamond away. And throw a diamond away. And claim 3.6%. That's surprising. I thought there would be more people there. Because the diamonds aren't breaking. People making 3 no trumps by North. How do they manage to do it? Because presumably they had the same things as us. Let's export it and have a quick look. They won the queen, and because the ace is in this hand, they can't play spades safely. But the odds definitely favour the ace of clubs being in the west hand, in which case ducking the spade is the right thing to do. Winning the spade is the right thing to do if you think that west has the ace of clubs. East has the ace of clubs. Right, so that's that. I feel that mine was the right play. It's the first time I've seen the robot preempt holding two aces. So it's dropped us down to second place. And we'll move on to board 6. 14 high card points, a flat hand. I'm not inclined to upgrade this one. So I'm going to bid 1 diamond. 1 heart from there. 4 spades from there. 2 diamonds from here. Double probably just shows rebiddable diamonds. I don't have rebiddable diamonds. I don't have a heart stop. 2 spades here. Probably shows 4 spades, I suspect. Yeah, it does. So I don't have a call. Hopefully my partner will put this hand. 2 diamonds is a good supporting heart. So this hand's, it's forcing, this hand's got to bid hearts. So I'm going to pass for now. 2 hearts, pass, pass. I thought so. Double shows 15 to 17 total points. What does 2 spades now show? Now it says I've just got 3 spades. I think that's what I shouldn't let them play in 2 hearts. Partner has only got 4 spades. Here. If they're 5 spades, they would have bid 1 spade. So should I play in this? What would 2 no trumps do? It says I got 17 plus high card points, which I don't have. 2 spades at least limits my hand. I might hear 3 hearts from them. No, so I'm going to play in 2 spades on this 4-3 fit. Partner should have 2 hearts. They do. The club lead is good. We do have a 4-4 diamond fit, which would have been nicer. But that's the disadvantage of playing 5 card majors. The robot doesn't know I've got 4 diamonds. I'm going to play the 3 here. I probably won't see the ace if they're playing well. No. The 10, they might have the jack to go with the ace, but they might not. I don't want this hand getting the lead. I'd rather have this hand having the lead. Do I want to play hearts? I want to play diamonds from dummy, probably. Let's just have a look at this auction. Who's got the points? East has less than 12 points. West, but they do have 10 to 12 total points. And they have 8 to 17. So we started with 14 high card points and partner is 7. So that's 21. They've got 20. And this one's got, so they're pretty evenly split, 10 and 10, maybe 11 and 9. And they probably haven't underled the ace of clubs, although the robot does do that sometimes now. But the odds are that this hand has the ace of clubs. But they're less likely to have the ace of diamonds than they might otherwise do. Should we play them for the jack of diamonds? I don't have many entries to dummy. But it looks like the clubs are reasonably evenly split. And if this hand has ace jack of clubs sat over the king, they're never going to lead them. I think I'm going to play this hand for the jack of clubs and play on clubs and try and get them to play one of the other suits, which would be to my advantage. Maybe losing these 2 clubs, in which case we always were. So this hand's got 5 clubs because this hand had 2, 5, 3, 3, 2. Here's the ace of diamonds. Yeah, I'm going to throw the 3 away. And the 7, that looks like a doubleton to me. Right, so the jack, we know the jack's going to fall. So the hand's turned up with ace of diamonds, ace jack of clubs. That's 9 points. And they may well have something in hearts. I'm inclined to think they don't have the king of spades. This hand had 2 clubs, 5 hearts, we know, and it looks like 3 diamonds, which would indicate that they have 5 hearts, 2 clubs is 7, 3 diamonds. So we think this is a doubleton. And we had 8, so they had 3. That leaves them with 3 spades, which we think include the king. So we've lost 3 tricks so far. We don't think we're making this, but the aim is to get out for 1 off. Because I think they've got the king of 3 spades to the king. But if they ruff a diamond, what are they going to do? I think I'm going to make them. Oh, it's this hand that's going to ruff the diamond, isn't it? Which doesn't have the king. Right. Okay. And we think this hand has 3 spades, probably to the jack. Right, what are we going to do? We can't get rid of our heart loser. We don't really want to suffer a ruff. So I'm going to play the ace of spades, 2 of spades. The 9 of spades appears from there. Could this hand have 4 spades? I don't think so. Not unless this hand had 3 diamonds. So what are they going to trump? Why have they played the 9 of spades? Why would they do that if they had jack 9x? I don't think so. I think, well, they don't want to cover. I'm going to lead the 4 of spades in the hope that the jack will appear. No. Right, well, I'm finessing the 7 because I'm sure the king's here. No, they've got king jack. Here's their king of hearts. Jack of diamonds for their partner to ruff. Where do I want? Do I care who wins the diamond? Which side has the diamond winner? No. The 7 of clubs. Right. I'm going to throw. They're going to win their king of spades. And now I've got 2 more tricks. Down 2, which is 92%. Right, down 1 would have been good, but down 2 is all right because presumably they can make 2 hearts. They can indeed make 2 hearts. So as long as we weren't doubled, we could afford to be 2 off. And we just had to be careful. Counting the points revealed that the spade finesse was not something that was going to succeed. But why the robot played the 9 from 965, I don't know, in spades. Perhaps to try and get us to go wrong. So we've got 14 high card points on board 7. We're still in 2nd place. 4-4-4-1 with a singleton spade. This would be a problem in Acol. We would have to open 1 of a minor, and when partner bid 1 spade, we'd either have to lie about our high card points and bid 1 no trump, or lie about our minor suit length by rebidding a minor suit. We expect this to be our hand, and I quite like them. If they're going to lead a minor suit, I'd rather they led diamonds than clubs. So I'm going to open the bidding a club. Partner bids a spade. Now, the robot thinks this shows 2 spades, at least. But really, they like to bid diamonds. They like to open 1 diamond and bid 2 clubs. But I don't like that at all. I'm just going to bid one no trump, and we're going to play there. And partner's got 2 spade tricks to contribute. It's our only entry to dummy. The clubs, well, and the diamonds, what we're going to do. The Jack of Hearts led. Well, we can play low from dummy. They play the ace, that's good. That's got us 2 heart tricks to go with 2 spade tricks and 2 diamond tricks. And they lead a diamond for 2. Is this from 4 to the jack? 4 to the queen. Well, I suppose if it's from 3 to the queen, playing the jack, we would make 4 diamond tricks. I'm inclined to, let's see what's happening. They might even carry on with diamonds. No, they switch back to hearts. Right. Now, if I were playing this from scratch without them having knocked it out, I would be attacking clubs to try and set up a long club trick. As it is, we've got 1 trick at the moment, and the 2 spades will make 3. The heart is 4, and ace king of diamonds is 6. So I am still looking for another trick, which they might give to us. Should I play another diamond? No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to play a club. They've still got lots of tricks to make, so I'm going to play the club and finesse the 8. Draws the queen, which means the 9 is in this hand, and here comes the queen of diamonds, which is what all I was interested in finding out about. Right, so I've still got the master in all the suits. So, and I've still got, well, one of my losers can go on the king of spades. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners now. And there are 2, 4, 6. Sorry, I've got 1, 2 winners. Now I've got 5 winners to go, and there are still 2, 4, 6, 8 tricks. So I've got 2 losers. So I'm going to lead the 6 of clubs and see if I can set up a club trick. There's the 9, which we knew about, so we'll play the 10. And the 8 and 9 have gone. So now, go up with the king of diamonds, which they knew about. Right. So I've now got, we're now 6 tricks to go, and I've got 2, 3, 4 winners. But I haven't got an entry to my hand is the difficulty. Now they've taken out that diamond entry. If I can set up a club trick, but I've got no entry to it or to my heart winner or my diamond winner. And they can play spades, and then I'm stuffed. But I can cash the jack of diamonds. That means everybody's got to discard something. So they've discarded a club. And this hand discarded a spade. We had 6 spades between us, so they had 7. So even though they were 4-3, this one's discarded. We've still got a spade loser. I think this one's probably got the winning club, and now they've thrown away the losing club. I think we're ahead of the game by making this contract. I'm going to cash my queen of hearts. Okay, well, we're going to make our 2 spade tricks here. Got to throw my heart away. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, they've still got spade winners, so we'll play a club to the 7. There's the ace, and there's the spade. We made our 1 no trump. 32%. I thought we were ahead of the game by making 1N. See what else dropped us down to 3rd. So people have made over tricks. Wonder how they did that. Let's have a quick look at one of them. If I should have done better. One diamond, one spade, one no trump, same auction. Jack of hearts lead. Goes up with the ace. Switches to the king. Oh, they switched to the king of clubs. Why did they switch to the king of clubs? They had the same auction as us. Oh no, I opened a club. Aha, that's why. If I'd opened a diamond, I would have made an over trick. Yeah, I put them off switching to clubs. Right. They didn't switch to clubs because I'd opened a club. Right. Okay, so to some extent that's fairly random. 3rd place at the moment. Start well. We've had these 2 bad boards, but let's see what we can do to catch up on board 8. But we won't chase the game. We've got 12 points, so nobody's got more than 12 points. We do have 4 spades, so and when you're in 4th position past hand, you should add your number of points to the number of spades. If it comes to 15 or more, you can open the bidding. So we're going to open the bidding. We're going to open the bidding 1 club in the robot system. 1 spade from partner, but we know partner can't have more than 12 points. In fact, they can't have 12 points because they passed. Everybody passed. We've got 12 points. So they've got 28 between them. And that's probably 9 each or 10, 10, 7. Partner could have 11, but they didn't open the bidding. So I'm going to see if we can win this in 1 spade. We can. We're playing our 4-4 spade fit. We've got a diamond lose as a heart loser. We've got some club losers, diamond loser. Lots of end pay possibilities. So we'll play the 9 of spades here. I'm going to duck. I think we can win in this hand. That's fine. I don't think they can really stop me bluffing a heart, but I think I'll play hearts anyway, just because I prefer them to play the other suits. Queen, I'm going to duck. And I'll make sure of getting the heart ruff in my hand. Remember, I trumped with the 9, so king, 8, 7 are all equals. Jack of hearts, ace of hearts, ruff a heart. The robots quite like leading singleton trumps. So it's quite likely this hand's got 4 spades, the ace. If so, they're the one more likely to be ruffing clubs, so I don't want them to ruff my club ace. There's the queen. 10. Well, it looks like clubs might be 3-3, in which case we can set up the last round. Let's play a club and see. Yeah, they are. The 9 of diamonds. Well, I'm going to let that run around, and now my ace queen are good. So I should just be able to lose just the ace of spades. Yeah. And they are 4-1. And they play the 6 of diamonds. It's good. Win with the queen. Queen of spades. I can overtake this because the 8 of spades is bigger than their spade. Throw the 7 of clubs away. and lead the 10 of diamonds to ace, 96.4%. That's probably as good as we could have done. I can't actually see that. We'll see what that lets me to. Got me up to second place, just almost good enough to win. Yep, so really it's on that bid there, and the play on, particularly the play on that board where I think my line of play on board 5 was right, playing for the preemptor not to have 2 aces. Most people who preempt won't have 2 aces. One of the things you get taught as a beginner is not to preempt when you have 2 aces. But, so that's really what destroyed me. This one was pretty random. Which minor suit you open affects whether you make 1 no trump or 1 no trump plus 1, with a big difference in the score. Just to see, can we see the other tables here? Yeah, we can. So stopping in 1 spade was the right thing to do. There was no point in bidding on at this form where we know partner is limited, that we couldn't have game. So let's play in 1 spade, and I think that probably makes the robots play work, make some mistakes, and you can get a good score. So a bit of this was, best hand tournament robot bridge rather than what you might do playing bridge face to face, but a great deal of it was counting and how to bid and so on. So I hope you found that useful, particularly how we got to the robot bid well to get to that 6 spades. And you will please do subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it is the biggest thing that influences the algorithm the most. But likes do help as well, as do comments. So please feel free to do either of those. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next week.